Does your brain feel scattered even when you don't feel physically tired? That mental overload, the inability to focus or finish tasks, isn't just in your head. In traditional Chinese medicine, brain fog and indecision are tied to stagnant liver qi and a taxed spleen system. So, this practice combines a gentle activation and deep release through the liver, gallbladder, and spleen meridians and channels running through the body. We'll start with a flowing sequence to circulate qi, your energy, and to sharpen your mental focus. And then we'll ease into yin postures to ground and restore your nervous system and release through these channels. And if your mind constantly feels cluttered or scattered, use my free somatic starter kit. I'll link that below. It's a video series that gives you easy go-to tools to reset your body and your mind. All right, let's get into the practice. All right, so for this practice, if you have yoga props, you'll want 2 bolsters. And if you don't, have 2 cushions that can take more weight. And if you want to have a smaller cushion on hand, that could be helpful depending on how you want to set up for the yin posture that we'll move into toward the end of the practice. Once you have what you need, we'll begin in Virasana at the back of the mat. I'll just do this opening sequence facing you, mirroring you. So first, letting yourself settle in. If it's difficult for you to sit like this, you can use a cushion to sit on and take the cushion between your heels and your hips. Letting yourself settle in for a few breaths. Your eyes can rest closed. Letting your breath settle into your belly. And now you can bring your arms down to the side. Gently open your eyes. And on your next inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, twist, taking your left hand to the outside of your right knee and your right hand behind you. And feeling how your weight is balanced through your hips, down through your heels, the shoulders relax down through the back. So there's a lift happening through the spine, up through the waist. And from here, we'll just take the right hand straight out to the side, bring the left foot down flat onto the floor, lined up with your right knee, and extend out through your left arm. So you're pressing down through the outside of your left foot and extending through the left side of the body. Now you can take some movement here, opening the chest up toward the ceiling, releasing that, feeling into possibilities here. Now you can soften, bringing your left arm in front of you, softening through the chest to bring the left hand onto the left leg and reaching over through your right arm. Feeling down through the outside of your right hip, through the right side of the body, lengthening, releasing through the neck, through the jaw. And now we'll move dynamically between these 2 postures. So you're going to soften as you bring your right arm down, taking that hand down and extending out through the left arm, inhaling here, and then exhaling as you soften, coming forward. And on your next inhale, lengthening through the right side of the body. Once again, exhaling as you fold forward, inhaling as you lengthen through the left side. Exhale, soften, inhale, lengthen through the right side. Exhale, soften, bring both hands out in front of you. Take your left leg straight back. Inhale, lower the chest down toward the floor, the elbows straight back. Exhale, press up. Inhale, round out the back, bring the knee in toward the nose. Exhale, lengthen the leg out. Inhale, take the leg out to the side. Exhale, bring the leg back to the center. We'll do that once again. Inhale, bring the chest down toward the mat, elbows straight back. Exhale, press up. Inhale, bring the knee in toward the nose, lift up through the belly, round out through the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, leg out to the side. Inhale, leg straight to the back. Bring the left knee down, coming into tabletop. And now we'll bring the head and hips toward each other to the left side. Now on inhale, roll through the spine, coming into cow, and continue circling through the spine as you exhale. Coming into cat, rounding out through the back. And continue circling through the spine. So you're inhaling as you come into cow. Exhaling, circling through the spine as you come into cat. Do that 2 more times in your own time. And then come into a neutral tabletop and come back to sit in Virasana once again. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, twist, taking your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Taking the left hand behind you and feeling a lift up through the spine, a lift up through the waist. The shoulders relax down into the back. And this compression through the internal organs, through the liver, spleen channel, and mobility through the gallbladder channel. Now release, taking your left hand out to the side, bringing your right foot down so you can press down through the outside of your right foot and extend out through the right arm. And now you can explore possibilities here, opening the chest up toward the ceiling, softening, releasing, twisting the other direction. And now you can bring the right arm down in front of you and extend out through the left side of the body. Resting your right hand onto the leg and reaching up and out through the left ribs, feeling length through the neck, the shoulders released away from the ears. Now let's move dynamically a couple times. On an exhale, releasing your arm down, taking the hand out and down to the floor, inhaling as you lengthen through the right side of the body. Exhale, release the top arm down, coming into gape pose, inhaling as you open through the left side of the body. One more time, exhale, soften, bring the left hand down. Inhale, extend through the right side. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen through the left side. Exhale, release, bring both hands down to the ground. Take the right leg straight back. Inhale, lower the chest down, drawing the elbows straight back. Exhale, press up. Inhale, bring the knee in toward the nose, round out through the back. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring the leg out to the side. Inhale, bring the leg back to the center. Inhale, lower the chest down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, round out through the back, drawing the knee and nose in. Exhale, lengthen out. Inhale, take the leg out to the side. Exhale, bring the leg back. Release the knee down, coming into tabletop. And bring the head and hips toward the right side. On an inhale, roll through the spine, coming into cow. Exhale, keep circling through the spine, all the way into cat. Continuing to circle through the spine, inhaling as you come into cow. Exhale, circle through the spine, coming into cat. 2 more times in your own time. And then as you're ready, release down into child's pose. Release the forehead down toward the ground. Take your arms alongside the legs. Take some breaths here. Now bring your arms out into an extended child's pose. Inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Exhale back into downward dog. Taking any movement that feels good here. Now continuing to press down firmly into your right hand. Take your left hand and wrap it around your right ankle. And if you can't reach your ankle, bring your feet in a little closer. Then let the spine lengthen down. Keep lifting up through both hips. And keep firmly pressing down through your right hand. Bring the left hand back. Press down firmly through the 4 corners of your left palm. And take this to the other side. Wrapping the right hand around the ankle. Maybe it's higher up on the leg. Feeling length through the side body. Strength through the shoulders. And bring the right hand back to the center. Bring your left foot into about an 80-degree angle. Step your right foot between your hands. Keep your right hand planted onto the ground to the outside of your front foot, and let's open up into Trikonasana. Long through both legs. Pressing down through the outside of your back foot and feeling this lift up through the inner thighs, through the outside of the thighs, length through the waist. Now you can look down to the ground. Keeping your top arm up, let's come into Ardha Chandrasana, using your right hand to help you balance. Opening out to the side, letting the hips stack over each other as much as they want to. And if you want to take this further, you can bend through your top leg, take a hold of the foot, and press your foot into your hand. And let this become a bit of a back bend. So feeling through the front body, into the spleen channel, and then release. Bringing your left hand down, bring the left foot down, and hang over here. Release the weight of the head. Take your hands flat onto the mat, bend through your knees, step or jump back into plank. Exhale through Chaturanga, taking your time. Bringing your knees down if you need. feeling the support through the belly. Inhale, come into upward dog and take some breaths here. So you can move side to side, feeling into the gallbladder channel. You can lift up through the belly. And as you're ready, come back into downward dog. Now take about an 80-degree angle in your right foot. Step your left foot between your hands, keeping the left hand flat onto the floor to the outside of the hand. Open up into Trikonasana, taking your right arm up. Lengthening out through the spine, lengthening out through both sides of the waist. Drawing the shoulders into the back. And then lifting up through the thighs. Pressing down through the four corners of both feet. Now look down to the ground. We'll come into Ardha Chandrasana, taking your left hand out in front of you. And you can keep your right hand onto your hip, if that helps you stabilize here. Letting yourself open into this posture. If you want to take this further into Chapasana, take a hold of your foot with your right hand and begin to press your foot into your hand. And explore the possibilities in letting this become a bit of a back bend. Feeling into the front line, into the belly. Now release. Hanging over into Uttanasana. And taking any movement that helps you release here. Checking out the head, yes and no. And now let's bend through the knees, get the hands flat onto the ground, step back into plank. And take your version of Chaturanga, keeping space through the chest, feeling support through the belly, through the digestive system. On inhale, come into upward dog. You can move the head side to side, feel into your neck. Feel into the gallbladder channel. Feel into the spleen channel. Up into the belly. On an exhale, come back into downward dog. On inhale, roll forward, coming onto your hands and knees. Exhale, release back into Virasana. Now we'll move into our final Yin posture. And begin by taking one cushion out, along with the mat. And we'll begin by sitting. Let's have the right thigh up against the cushion. I find that it's helpful to tuck the right foot into the arch of the left foot. I want to be pretty balanced here through the hips. So however you need to sit, where you can be balanced pretty much. You can have this bigger cushion handy. You can have the smaller cushion handy. I'll show you what we'll do, and then you can feel into the possibilities, how you want to set up into this. So we're going to twist facing the cushion and then continuing to walk yourself out over the cushion. As you lengthen through the spine, twist a little more, keep lengthening, twisting, lengthening, twisting, and perhaps coming all the way down to the left ear. Now, if that's too intense for your neck, then you can release the right ear down. The other props are for any height that you want to use for more support. It depends on you. And you want to be as balanced as you can here. You might be tipping into the right side of the body more. And just find that as we release into this posture, the longer we hold it, that we're beginning to release the left side of the body down. So there's more balance coming into the twist. Once you're set up in this, let your arms weigh down as heavy as they can. Let your eyes close. And let your belly soften. And using your awareness to release, soften, notice where you're holding up from gravity. And allowing yourself to soften and let go. Feeling relief as you let go. Feeling a sense of trust. In your relationship with your body. And your capacity for letting go. And noticing how you can release the weight of your left shoulder, the left side of the body down. And feel how there's more space for the breath to move through the left side of the body, as the right body is more compressed. And as you increasingly release and ground into gravity, into the earth, perhaps you can feel some clarity come in, a little bit of space come into your mind, space between your thoughts. Space between you and your thoughts. You, your awareness, and your thoughts. Now you can begin to release by bringing the head to the center and bringing your hands flat onto the ground and walking yourself up. Letting yourself unwind through the spine, perhaps feeling more length, more ease, up through the waist, maybe through your digestion, through your liver, through the neck, through the jaw. And then we'll take this to the other side. So the left hip and thigh are up against the cushion. The left foot is tucked into the arch of the right foot. And first just feeling that you can be pretty easily seated here. And from here, begin to lift up through the spine, lift up through the waist, finding this mobility through the gallbladder channel to begin to twist. And then continue twisting, lengthening as you walk yourself out onto the cushion. So the more length you find through the spine, through the waist, the more you can deepen and relax into a twist. If you can relax down onto your right ear, you can take that option. If not, you can rest onto the left ear. Letting your arms be heavy. Laying the chest way down, the shoulders way down. Your eyes are relaxed, closed. And feeling how you can relax even through your eyes, through your temples, through the jaw. Noticing if you're holding the weight of your head, releasing through the head, releasing through the neck. Letting the shoulders, the chest relax down. And feeling the space through the right ribs, the right lung, how the breath can move through the right side of the body. And on your exhales, feeling a deeper release into the support of your props, down into gravity. Just letting the earth take any mental activity for you. Letting it release down out of your mind, through the body, down into the earth. And feel how your breath can move into your belly, can massage your digestive system. And then as you're ready, you can bring your head to the center. Bring your hands flat onto the ground and walk yourself up. And unwind through the spine, taking some breaths seated here. It can feel really nice to feel into the space that you've created, more ease that you may feel through the waist, through your belly, through your digestion, through your spine, up through your neck, into the jaw, into your face. More ease through your eyes as your nervous system is more relaxed. Feeling more space between your shoulders and your ears. Now you can take your props out to the side and come onto your back. Let's hug the knees in. And keeping a hold of your right knee, take your left leg out long. Hug the right knee in. And keep a hold of your knee with your left hand. Take your right arm out to the side and twist, taking the knee over as far as it will go. Opening up through the right side of the body, reaching out through your left leg and reaching the right hip away from the lower ribs, From the shoulder, the head can fall toward the right shoulder. Just feel this active opening through the right side of the body. Now inhale, bring the knee back to the center. Bring the left knee in, take the right leg out long, and hug the left knee in. Keeping a hold of the knee with your right hand, take your left arm out long and twist, taking the knee over as far as it will go as you extend out through the right leg. And then reach your left hip away from the ribs, away from the shoulder. So you're actively opening through the side body. Let your head rest toward your left shoulder. And let your breath move into the left side of the body. Now bring the knee back into the center, hugging the knee in once again. Bring both knees in. And from here, make your way into Shavasana, letting the feet drop out to the side and getting your shoulders into your back. Letting the arms extend out, the palms facing up. Your eyes are closed. Feeling your back body, its connection with the ground. And letting yourself rest into that connection, into that support. And just notice how your body feels now compared to before, especially in your belly, your jaw, and your head space. If your energy and clarity tend to crash, my somatic starter kit can help you reset in just a few minutes a day. You can get it for free at the link in the description. And let me know in the comments, what kind of mental clutter do you tend to carry? Is it indecision, overthinking, or distraction? I'd love to hear how this practice helped. And if this video brought you a little more clarity, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're feeling me. I share weekly practices like this to support your body and mind. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. Keep showing up for yourself. I'll see you in the next one.